The Drifter's Girl tells the story of Faye Treadwell, who becomes the manager of the Drifters after her husband George passes away, and it follows her story of how she kind of has to fight against adversity within the male-dominated music industry back in the 50s and 60s.
She was also the first African-American woman to ever do such a thing, which comes with its own challenges. But we go on that journey and we learn the trials and tribulations that she went through and how she overcame it. Not only with the drama of the Drifters itself, but also her personal life and her family life, and how she juggled all of that and still managed to create something so successful with the Drifters.
I played George Treadwell and others. There's the Rogers, who you see in the second act, but my main character is George Treadwell, who's the manager and co-manages with Faye once they meet.
I play Clyde McPhatter, who was the original Drifter, and then he kind of got the Crowns together and formed the Drifters Incorporation with George Treadwell. And also I play various other characters throughout the show, such as Sassy Women and Bruce Forsyth.
Yes.
I play Benny King and Rudy Lewis, and then a number of other side characters within the show.
I play Johnny Moore, amongst others, and Johnny Moore was also one of the original Drifters for a short period of time, and then came back to lead the Drifters into their most successful period in time. It was one of the. It was.
I mean, Clyde was the starter and the most successful Drifter. Had he not got drafted?
So the fact that Beverley, being the amazing leading lady she is, she went to America and met Tina Treadwell, and while we were in the rehearsal process, she brought pictures that Tina had shared with her from back in that time with Faye and George and all the other Drifters. So it was great to go back in that way and get a feel of what it looked like, how it was, and she was full of information just from the research that she'd been able to get from before rehearsals had started.
When we get to the later songs of the Drifters, the audience, you can hear them kind of clapping along, clicking along, getting up and dancing.
Oh gosh, we had a few of that. Singing flat, sit down. That's it, right?
Yeah.
You can't help yourself. You're like drawn to like those nostalgic moments of, I remember when I was like at my mom's wedding and this came on, right?
And it's the intro. What I've realised is that as soon as the intro starts, you see people go.
Yeah. It's an audible response. It's great. Yeah.
Stand By Me of the end of Act 1, which Bev sings, which is Chef's Kiss.
Yeah. Literally, and I don't even want to elaborate on it because you just have to witness it, hear it, and see it. But Beverley absolutely destroys that song.
Like you need about 2 weeks. Like
sometimes we're on stage and we nearly stop singing.
I'm not gonna lie, I stopped. I won't lie to you.
The first time she did it, we were like,
I said, what's happening? And then I needed a good hour just to let it settle, to know what I just witnessed someone do. Like I felt like her throat came out of her body.
Yeah.
Became its own person, blessed me, and then went back into her body. Yeah,
amazing.
I would say my favourite number from the show is. I'm trying not to do one of yours.
Can I? Oh yeah, because is it really?
Yeah.
My favourite number is Money Honey. My favorite number is Money Honey.
My favourite number is one of my songs. No, it has to be Your Mama's
Kissing in the back row. Yeah.
It's just so, I don't know, this is just something so kind of funky and just sexy and sassy. I just think it's so catchy as well, and he sings it so well.
Here he is now. He's got to make up for it now after he said I was second best.